Hey, Steve here. I want to take just a moment of our time together to tell you about the easiest way to make and host a podcast. It's called Anchor. I use Anchor to make and host Movable Dough, and I've been extremely happy with the experience. They have creation tools on the site that help you create, record, publish, and share your podcast to multiple podcast streaming sources, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. The best part, it's absolutely free. No monthly cost, no hidden fees. So if you've been thinking about making a podcast, and you know you have, download the Anchor app today or visit anchor.fm to get started. Thanks for listening, and let's get back to Movable Dough. Welcome back to Movable Snippets. This is Steve Danielson. On this shorter version of the Moveable Dough podcast, I bring you one song from a composer and give them a chance to tell you about their piece. Today's piece comes from composer Melanie Gearig. Today, she's sharing one of her solo piano works, Solace. I'd like to give Melanie an opportunity to tell us about this piece.
Hi, my name is Melanie Gearig. I'm a classically trained pianist from Utah. I started composing in the summer of 2021. A lot of times I use classical music to help get me started in the writing process. The song I'm sharing today, Solace, was inspired by Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I used the same meter and similar patterns, but changed it to the key of B flat major. I started it a year ago, right before the Christmas season. My best friend had requested that I write a Christmas song. And so after a lot of thought, I decided to write something peaceful that would remind people of Christ. I thought this was a good one to share because during this writing process, I had to remind myself that simplicity is okay, a lot of times better than showy or complicated. This was a mindset change that helped me to begin composing in the first place. I hope you enjoy.
There you go. If you enjoyed Solace and would like to learn more about the music of Melanie Gearig, you can find more of her music on YouTube at Melanie Gearig, all one word, as well as Spotify and other streaming platforms. For my full interviews of composers, check out the full Moveable Dough podcast at sdcompose.com/movabledough or anywhere else you can download podcasts. If you think this podcast and the work I'm doing to produce it is worth $1 a month, please become a subscribing member by visiting anchor.fm/movabledo/support. This is Steve Danielson, helping promote composers one snippet at a time.